Right, assuming that the weather is kind, it's a fantastic set of Barclays Premier League fixtures on December the 28th and the 29th. Let's start off with Manchester City versus Aston Villa. Now that the Carlos Tevez situation appears to have reached, at the moment, a sort of truce. Big boost for City, but a bad defeat at home against Everton. However, they did have a lot of possession in that game. And was slightly unfortunate, and I think they'll make up for that by beating an Aston Villa side that are still struggling under Gerard Houllier. That's a City home win. Stoke versus Fulham. Fulham could desperately do with a win away from home, just to ease their worries down there at the bottom of the table, but Stoke will be a very tough proposition in conditions that are not likely to be particularly pleasant, and I expect Stoke to beat Fulham at the Britannia Stadium. Sunderland versus Blackpool. Blackpool have had a great first half of the season, but Sunderland are a real handful at home, and I think Sunderland will win that game. Sunderland to beat Blackpool. Spurs versus Newcastle. You would expect Spurs to win this game, but I've just got a feeling that under Alan Pardew, Newcastle will do quite well in the second half of the season. I think they might get something from that game. So that's Spurs versus Newcastle, a draw at White Hart Lane. West Brom versus Blackburn. Blackburn have been through their own upheaval at the moment. West Brom just tailed off a little bit, but I still think West Brom will play too much football for Blackburn and win that game. West Ham versus Everton. Great win for Everton at the City of Manchester Stadium. That will be a big boost to David Moyes' side, and I think they will go to West Ham and beat West Ham, a result that might well seal Avram Grant's fate. So that's Everton to win at Upton Park. Birmingham versus Manchester United. Birmingham, we all know, very tough at St Andrews, but I think United, having not played great in the first half of the season, but yet still to be beaten, I think United will go there and win at St Andrews. Wigan versus Arsenal, the type of game that Arsenal must win, the type of game that they've been tripped up in the past, but I don't expect them to be tripped up this time, and I think they'll beat Wigan at Wigan. Chelsea versus Bolton. I still don't think Chelsea have found anything like the form of the title-winning season, and I think Bolton might actually nick something from there at Stamford Bridge. That's Bolton to get a draw at Stamford Bridge. And Liverpool versus Wolves. Again, Liverpool show the odd sign of improvement, but I like the way Wolves battle. I like the way Mick McCarthy's got his side set up, and I think Wolves will actually nick a point there, Anfield. That's Liverpool versus Wolves, a draw.